I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm clean like this detergent.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. That is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Prescott. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 53 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Lejonte Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll be out right at the 35. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. 20. 10. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 6-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. We'll give now to Amanda Campbell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
At the 9-yard line.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
The kicker on
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Makes the score Cowboys.
The extra point
14.
up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Brandon Aubrey.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Rashid Ali. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Madden27 on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
And that will be incomplete.
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
And from the gun, here's Madden27. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and a yard. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Prescott to throw it. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson. Flush to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From midfield now, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! LeJohntay Wester, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successful. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Throwing is Jackson. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, 60 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson, he's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. To throw, Prescott. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. This is first and 10.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10.
Henry up the middle.
At the 21-yard line.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on their in-state rivals, the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Reliance Stadium in Houston. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
that was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Oh, good move. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down.
First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and 8. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 6.
You could really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making we're going to need all game long.
And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. It's one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
In motion right, that's Collins. Back to Montgomery on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Stroud sets up the play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
And the Cowboy first down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Here's Prescott. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Jaden Blue, 46 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Jalen Noel on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now Stroud. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Caleb Downs.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down.
The completion on first didn't get much, and then the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Wide open receiver, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Touchdown, Cowboys! Luke Schoonmaker, 30 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Texans 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
Stroud off the play fake. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Stroud now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Stroud going to give to Marks. And he stopped immediately there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Touchdown, Texans! Nico Collins from 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Texans 11.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Safety.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
House, I'm levitating off this love, and when you doubt, it's like, baby, don't know the price to hit these heights. Don't you touch, my mind was screaming, jump, jump, jump. Can you order some fries for me? Can you spot a lie?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we're underway here in South Philly. Get across the 10, that is it. They'll be backed up to start this drop. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Oh, right away they're coming after him. Right away they get to him. Sack on the opening snap of the game. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. In there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray going to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Looks like a design run. Brooks has it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
A big play after being backed up. 47 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. That one was intended for Devontae Smith. 2nd and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got him in here, and that's Lemon. 15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Barkley. And to pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal.
A 38-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
After a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something, but You know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you've got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
Pistol now for Prescott. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's going to be caught. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 14.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Dak gonna give this to Blue. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. Hurts using the pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Take Bigsby. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The rookie from Florida in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10.
And an Eagles.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts will work a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it. So Philly will retain possession. Hurts working in the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Braden Mann to punch it away for the Eagles, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Josh Campbell in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That'll bring up second and long. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, third, and a long way to go. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's blue. First down and more past the 30. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead.
Eagles 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. 20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be backed up now to start this drive. To the air right away is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. 11 yards on the game's first play.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Our throw here, right side, ball.
Ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing.
A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. Run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
By the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Whoa! Barkley's got the first down and more. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here goes Hurts on the design run. He's inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A run with Barkley. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
He stepped that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
First pass complete to Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
They've got it second down and 7. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
And the ball carrier. He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the play fake, Dak. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and short. Hurts will throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This about as short as you can get. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal.
30-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7.
Eagles 10, Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
They'll run it here with Saquon, and he'll get this forward to about the 33. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. First down and more to the 45. 20. 15. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one.
At the 2-yard line.
Saquon is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Halftime, coming close.
Philadelphia.
And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys...
And not enough time to get another snap off, so that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Prescott on first down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Abanaconda. They're trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second down,
at the
Prescott.
43-yard line.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard
Second
line.
and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up
Operating
second
from the
and
gun.
goal.
Here's Dak. Over the top. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead.
The score, Eagles 16. Cowboys 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run here with the Bonaconda. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Israel Abana-Kanda, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They'll try to run. And this is going to backfire in a big way.